Well, this is Jordan Tower with JTNEWS. Well, I just saw an interview on something called Fancy. Saw it through TMZ. Okay. Now, Rick Ross is talking about the Meek Mill and Drake beef. Now, we've heard this before with the Drink Champs with Nori. It was reported that Rick Ross was trying to stop the beef between Meek Mill and Drake. And then it went to a point on the Drink Champs where he was saying, I'll jump off the porch, for my homie, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and first and foremost, I want to say, I like Rick Ross. I like his music. I like what he stands for. I like how he puts other talent on. A lot of artists don't put other talent before themselves, and Rick Ross does this. So anything I'm saying, don't get it misconstrued. I fuck with Ross. I think he's one of the best lyricists in the game. He is what hip-hop is. He is the culture, He stands for the culture. But I think people are getting the message confused here, what Rick Ross said. Now, what he said was, he sat down with Drake, nothing negative was talked about, and they had an understanding, and they have 9-figure goals. They want to, move forward, get more money together. I mean, Ross, before Meek Mill, Ross and Drake worked together, okay? Ross is a part of the early stages of Drake's career, okay? It just like Ross took part, they helped each other in the beginning. That's what I'm trying to say. So the beef that Drake and Meek Mill have together should have nothing to do with Rick Ross's relationship with Drake, okay? Meek Mill has a personal problem with Drake. This was addressed in the Tax Season podcast, where, he basically said, hey, I felt like Drake was kind of icing me out when I came home from jail and I was with Nicki, and, he didn't show up to one of my shows and he didn't do this. So I called him out for having a ghostwriter, and then he got the reference tracks per se from Drama or something, I don't know. Yeah, it's a whole nother thing. And I understand why Drake says he could never really go backwards and be cool with Meek again, because Meek tried to end his career. He tried to take his credibility away. You can't really be cool with somebody who does that. So anyways, Rick Ross is just saying here that he and Drake are cool again, and they will continue to be cool, and they have an understanding. Now, he said he wasn't as vocal about the Meek Mill and Drake thing in the beginning because, he knew him, and he was down with Cash Money, and they had a history together. He just kind of wanted to stay out of it. At one point, he wanted to get involved and just put an end to them attacking each other, because Drake, even on his last album, More Life, just now, he was talking about Meek Mill on certain tracks. So it's good to see Rick Ross and Drake. They're cool again. I don't think Drake and Meek Mill, I think they'll be they won't be attacking each other anymore, but I don't think they can have a relationship anymore like they had before. Drake really had Meek's back, Drake helped Meek in the beginning of his career, doing Amen, doing the other track on the Dreams Worth More Than Money or some shit. He did the Rico track. He did that one, and that was one of the biggest records on there. So I like this. Rick Ross and Drake, they're cool. All right, check you on the next video. Peace.
Jordan Tower Films.